But we got it now, baby. Why are my eyes? What is happening, dude? What am I doing? I wasn't expecting to get attacked right away. So that's the thing. All right, can we build a fire on our ship, on our boat, on our thing? What do you want to call it? I want to fly to the sky, and then I will drop down. Hold. Hold. You can do whatever you want. It is Tears of the Kingdom. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Bam! I'm on fire. I'd like to thank Red Dead 2 for launching and legging out Opera GX for a second time. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't gonna hold me down. Oh no. Got to keep on grooving. Yeah, I know that song. Thank you for reminding me that that's a great song. Yeah, you literally can do anything you want, eh? You're just like, I'll just float to the top of the map, and then that's how I win. This is kind of peaceful. Uh-oh, what's happening? Is it about to die? Don't you dare die. Okay, we put a pine cone down now, and then we airlift off the pine cone. Oh no, I fucked up. I fucked up majorly. Maybe it's fine still? It's flashing you. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm sure you've heard before how Red Dead Online has more modders and hackers than Tarkov. I've experienced it. I've played Red Dead Online. It is a sad state of affairs. It's nothing but hackers. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. We're so close. We're so close. Please, 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 please. No, my fucking lord, man. I hate it. Hey, what's up, Cody? There's a pastebin file you can add to your game files with password and get private lobbies online. Oh shit, it's toaster time. Let's go. Where did my parachute go? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cody, Eric, Sarcasticat, welcome, guys. Welcome. I hope you're all very well. Private lobbies with your friends. Those who have the same file only. Oh. That's nice. At least you can then play with your friends without being annihilated by hackers every 2 minutes. Not one. Alright. Right there. Well, now horse around without my horses being set on fire. That's a good call. All right. Now we have coffee. It's like perfect. Sky was perhaps the limit. Eric was the dragon heart. Okay. Let's maybe if we can get this up here, which we cannot. I was gonna say maybe I could get higher, but I think we can get higher anyways. This time it's gonna work out. I know it will. Why? I don't know. I just do. I just think that's what's gonna happen. Take me away. Chris was the beard. Hardy was the poison. Sarcasta was the cat. Yo, guys. Appreciate you guys being here today. Hope you guys are good. Everything's awesome. Maybe I'll just not shoot that guy. He's leaving me alone. I'll leave him alone. Live and let live. Take me away to a secret place, Eric. Take me away. Dude, it's working. We're getting up the mountain. We're getting up the mountain, boys. We're getting up the mountain, boys. All right, we're up here. Let's save now that we're up here. All right. All right, all right. Get up this hill. Let's get up this hill. Let's get up this hill. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, watch out for the snowball. Watch out for the snowballs. If you're playing Scum the game, otherwise it's just a sparkling save exploit. Smiley face. Hey, I'll tell you what. It's not save scumming in Zelda because the game lets you save literally anywhere at any time, pretty much. You can't save scum this shit, bro. The game is save scumming. That's how you play this game. If only it were possible to find out what's inside of this blizzard. Oh. Why, if it is a Tulin, I was too focused on the cloud to notice you. If you've come here, that means... Yep, they said I could go up there. I knew it. Something told me you were the best one for this mission. Everyone has admired your wind gust technique since you first demonstrated it. Did I do that? You may be the only Rito capable of rising above the cloud. Find the truth among the turbulent skies. Give it your best shot. I'll be here watching for your return. Thanks. Between Link and me, you won't be disappointed. A little bit of gusto. Feel like we need to set this up. Okay. Big boy boost. Big boy boost. Big boy. Ooh, that looks cool from up here. The lights coming out of the tower. That looks very cool. We climb up, hey? Guess we're climbing. I could have done something sensible, like used a pine cone fire, but I gotta save my resources. You know? Something bad or good might happen, and then I'll regret not having pine cones. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right. We get to the top of this, and then we go where? I'm guessing I'm supposed to get onto that thing. But it doesn't look like I can actually reach that. Okay, well, let's see.
Leave it to me.
Hmm. Not quite what I was hoping for. Let my stamina go back up. Okay. Yo, what's up, Stirk? Let me read this for a sec. What does it say? Go with Tune to the Sky Islands above Heber Peak when he claims he saw Princess Zelda. I mean, isn't that where I am? Isn't this the spot? How are you doing, Stirk? What is up, man? Like, obviously, I probably have to do the pinecone thing here. Like, it's not obvious, but I think... Also, don't I have a thing up there? Can't I just, like, go up there? Oh, I guess it's not the same. It's a different area. I'm good! Just chilling! Fork. Some Fortnite? I remember this part. Do you now? Hey, Spammer. What's up? Nice. Well, I'm gonna pinecone my way up to the top of the world. Because it seems like the best way to get anywhere high. Right? This does not look good. I don't know if I can climb this. I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm just saying. That's a long way to go. And I don't see any platforms. My dude, what are we supposed to do? Fork knife. Burrito. Do it. What? I'm scared. Dude, we don't make it up this. I can already tell you. We don't make it. We're so close, but we're not going to make it. Oh, I didn't even see the ground. I'm just a genius. Bro, what? What in the shit? I don't know. Need a tip? I probably will. Like, do I need more stamina? Am I just, like, don't have enough stamina? You need to go up. Can you boost up with Tulin? How high can we get? That's as high as we get. Because he only boosts you forward. He doesn't... That's your clue? This didn't work the first time. I don't know why it would work this time. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I mean, the thing is... Need to become one with the pillar. What kind of tip is that? I guess we're gonna just die again. Like this, right? Like this. Video game. Come on, come on, come on. We can't get around the pillar though, that's the thing. Even if we wanted to. Damn it, even if that would work. Just like that. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs! Oh, no. I don't get it. Need another clue? I probably do, yeah. Can I shoot those diamonds with my bow? Oh. I know now. I always forget about this stupid ability and how obvious use case it is, but then I'm like... Thanks, Eric. You know what? I just forget that I have that ability entirely. Until I need it, and then I'm like, oh yeah. It's so obvious. It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda. Now I don't know where she could have gone. What is that? Let's save because we're up here. My way would have worked too if if you didn't have to go upside down. Look at that. It's a boat. He jumped off and died? Game over. Shoot. Well. Ganon, have at her. Hyrule is yours, bro. So obvious, but so outlandish. I mean, the first one, I was like, yeah, I need to go up. Like, the second time, I was like, oh, yeah. Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? Do you see that thing inside the cloud? Is that another boat? But it's huge. Tons of those little flying boats, too. You know what it reminds me of? If I said something like, insert yourself in the pillar, I'd be timed out. Nah, you're good. You would not. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the song of the Stormwind Ark. Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, come to me. It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship. We'll know where to go but up. Come on. Yes, up. And up we shall go. I do see a shrine just over yonder. Maybe we'll do the shrine first. And then what the heck? Karoni? Mayo Mex. Pronunciation on point. Thank you. whoa, 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 whoa. All right, Eric, no more hints. Shrines? That's all me, baby. That's all me. Pure unadulterated suffering. All right, what do I do? Just kidding. Downward Force. Usually the title is like a hint. Downward Force. Dude, I'm a puzzle master. All right, I already give up. What do I do? See what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? In most cases, that probably wouldn't have worked. But I was thinking outside the box. Oh, we gonna sneak up. He doesn't know I'm here. Whoa! You have been annihilated. Oh, God. All right, we got to time this right. Mm-hmm. Gots to wonder, is there like a chest or anything? Hmm. Yes, of course. I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. I see it. Oh, yeah. That was like a speed run. It was so fast. We don't need the spiel. Yes. Most impressive. Thanks, Eric. That cheers me up when I hear that lovely little noise. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 na, na, na. All right. What's next? I guess we have to continue our way up the mountain. And by mountain, I mean Sky Island. All right. I'm going to need your help on this one, my homie. The Skyland on Sky Island. Ooh, his boost ability wasn't ready yet. You dead. I don't want to switch shields. I kind of want to not use the... Yes, I use an HD60S. For my PS5 / Switch / PS4 Pro. Can't believe. HD60S. That's what you use too, right, Eric? Yeah, I use the same one. I wish I had an HD60S Plus, but I feel like at this point it's not worth the upgrade. Would you switch to the 4K 60 or stick with the HD? That super depends. If I was using a 2 PC setup, I would probably use a 4K 60. Which I am using a 2 PC setup. But, I mean, I would use it for capture. PC stream. Because then it's good. I don't think I'd want to use a 4K or HD60S for PC capture. I'd rather use the 4K 60. Faster, higher resolution. I'm guessing I need to get up this pillar. I think I can probably climb this, right? I could see myself using the 4K 60 if I was gonna do a 2 PC stream. Okay, we're about halfway up. Are we gonna make it? This is a lot of climbing. Nice. Let's see. Let's see. There's a bunch of ice on that. Gonna make it kind of difficult to climb. Maybe there's something to do. Are these just like lights? See ya. HD60X 4K 60 equal in all areas except the 4K 60 does 4K. Is the 60X the newest version or something? What is point of these icicles? They don't advertise the S anymore. I mean, I'm probably just going to have to use the ability to go up again, right? Why are you making that face, Eric? I need to move this and this to it close enough to do the ability. Is that like directly underneath? I guess kind of. I have the 4K 60 Pro. So is that better than the regular 4K 60? Or is that the or is that the 4K 60? Are they the same thing? Yeah, the 4K 60, I think they're all internal, aren't they? I guess we do it again. Oh, I don't really know. Swimming through the rocks. All right. Well, that worked out exactly as I expected it to. Thankfully. HDs are external, so I mean PCIe versus USB-C. Well, okay, I'll tell you right now, I'm playing with the HD60S. This is going pass through the card into this TV, and then I'm not actually playing off a TV. I'm playing off of the Elgato software. Okay. I run the software to play, and there is no latency. Oh, shit. Oh no, I fucked up. I don't know. That's probably the most important thing. How does the latency feel? Because, yeah, you could have a really nice picture, but if there is 600 milliseconds of latency, I mean, that's a lot. It wouldn't be that much. But if that were the case, you could have the nicest picture in the world, but you're not going to be able to enjoy half the games. You beat all of this Zelda with it. Now, did you play some Call of Duty with it? Because Call of Duty and Zelda... Well, you see, then there's two different things. I don't have lag and I play by the screen, so Elgato software. Why would I play on Call of Duty on anything but my PC? Some people like console Call of Duty. Literally equivalent except the input method, 4K, and the HD's having the audio input. Well then, yeah. Go for the higher res. Go for the higher resolution. Holy, I don't want to knock him off the ledge. I want his weapons. I don't have enough weapons to be knocking these guys off the ledge. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What is that guy? Oh, it's a big boss man. Oh boy. Now you're messing with. Oh god. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I feel too like the only true consideration at this point is price point if you have a PCIe slot open and if you plan on using the capture card in various locations. Yeah, that's a good point too. If you wanted to be able to be moving it around at all. That's something you're going to have to think about. I don't do a lot of that, so I don't have to worry. Dude, die. Die, you evil bastard. Oh god. He's become Mega Block. Uh-oh. Oh, broke. Uh-oh. Yes, carry me, Tulin. Hell yeah. Portable pot. Ooh, a time bomb? Zonai device for a timed explosion. Its blast can activate other Zonai devices. And what about this thing? What do I do with this? Do I insert that somewhere? Giggity. Too lazy to walk over to the chest. Insert it onto a weapon. Oh. Oh, you don't say. All right. That's cool. All right, got my wampin stick on point. Do you just want to turn your PC into like a gaming hub, Chris? Are you using it to make, like, dare I say, content, or like, what's your plan? Content was the beard. I'm just looking at things. Okay. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask, just in case. I guess we know what to do here. If I don't know at this point, then something's wrong with me. Since we focus on this PC, I got a capture card so I didn't have to swap inputs. Yeah, I mean, there's an HDMI switcher. You could buy one of those. Like, that's a thing. I don't know, like, if you're using a DisplayPort, I don't know if something like that exists for that. Like, I don't know if you can get, like, an HDMI slash DisplayPort switcher. You know what I mean? Oh, God. I like how they give you a few different ways that you could do that. I could have gone through the floor. Oh, wait, there's something over there. Now I must know. Whee! Oh shit, I fucked that up. Yep. Oh no. What is happening? Why? Why, God? Well, guys, that's a rip. Oh, man. Luckily, I can go back. Being on PC, I love using Alt-Tab anytime I need to do something, so I didn't want to lose that functionality if I'm already going to buy something to do the job. Yeah. The functionality of having your PC being able to play games like in a minimized window or on a second monitor while you're watching streams or whatever. That's great. I love that. That is what it's all about, in my opinion. You rush it and you didn't pay attention. Actually, what happened was I landed on a block that disappeared and then I fell off into the unknown. I mean, you know, Eric, mistakes happen. Sacrificing like 10 to 20 frames just to be able to Alt-Tab in borderless windowed. Oh, no. Hey, Korok. Wait, where? What is happening? Where? Why? What do I do here? Do I have to get over to that thing? Okay. Well, I'm going to reset it now. Jeff? Was that a Jeffrey? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Now I have to go back. 10 to 20 frames, sacrifice being, oh no, I'm getting 120 instead of 130 to 140. Just for being borderless windowed? I'm surprised that it affects it that much. Whatever, Eric. We're gonna get that Korok just to spite Eric, everybody. Even if it takes all night. Isn't this where it was? Wait, where was it? I thought it was here.
Leave it to me.
Take me away. Oh, fuck. Can you transport, like, while you're in midair? You can. Hey, look at that. Red Dead and some others are that unoptimized. Really? Red Dead unoptimized at this point? That's sad. It's been out for so long. I can run that game like a dream on my computer. I don't know what your problem is. You gotta just turn some stuff down. You don't have to crank everything. I know you can, but you don't have to. AMD Ultra settings. I know, but you don't have to. Crank it for the hogs. Who, True Hog? I know True Hog would want you to crank it up. There it is. It's over there.
Leave it to me.
All right, here we go. From the avocado. Winning Labor of Love. Is that, did it win that? All right, little Korok. We're coming for you. We're only going to use the thing when we need it. Like right now. Hiya! Hell yeah. God, I can't believe this. What a weird place for a Korok to be. They gave me 24 gigs of VRAM. I'm going to use as much as it'll let me. Theme Awards, it did. Lol. Like how Starfield got most innovated or something. Starfield Innovative. Space Fallout Skyrim. Yeah, that's... I mean, that is bad. Apparently the VR game that got voted best VR game is apparently just hot garbage. That's what I saw. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what the Steam reviews tell me. You guys know Steam reviews. They're pretty honest. Aren't Steam Awards user votes? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if that wasn't you, Eric, did you do the knocking? I haven't seen a Jeff in chat. I can only assume it was not Jeff. I see some little spicy peppers. Yeah, it's a big meme. That is a meme. Why do people got a meme? I'm looking for a good VR game hidden gem. I got all these meme lords voting for some trash game. Stop it. Steam reviews like 30k hours, does not recommend. Did not let me pet the dog. It's wildly accurate. You've never said something more accurate. I think that's the first time, Chris, I've ever heard you say something that was completely accurate. Like to a T. Ever. Alright, this time we're gonna save. It's you, isn't it, Eric? You bastard. I knew it. Steam reviews also be like 0.1 hours. Recommend. This is the game my son and I played for hours and until the cancer took our dog's best friend's tarantula. Hey, Fuzzy. Thanks for the lurk. Come on. Drugs are bad. I'm good. What about that? Yeah, you did say that a bunch. This is true. Okay. Where do we go? Here? Take me away. All right. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where. How is the drug thing going? What's that? Favorite part of Red Dead 2 is just running your horse into the turkeys midair. I guess that's a nice feature. All right, we're going to save before we do this ice thing because we are smart gamers. And then we can just save scum. Neighbor's best friend, cousin's uncle, childhood, school friend's dog's brother owner told me that the game is awesome, but they lied to me. Refunded. One just T-posed and flew into the air before hitting me on the way down, knocking me off my horse. Also, the drugs thing? It's going. Oh, nice. I was just wondering. No. Let me in there. I shouldn't be using my good weapon. Refund me after 50 hours of play. Man, I bought DayZ, and after I played for like less than 3 hours, I was like, I don't like this game. I'm going to refund it. And they're like, sorry, you played too much DayZ. You can't refund it. And I was like, what? Apparently it's 2 hours, not 3 hours. I was so bummed. Let me tell you, DayZ was one of those regrettable purchases. I don't know what people like about that game. I don't see it. I don't see the joy. Game feels terrible. Honestly, ever since losing my shit job, my stress levels have been the lowest they've been in years. That's great. Also, you hang out in my stream, you're definitely not going to be stressed out here. This is a chill environment. I mean, it is and it isn't fun with friends because you have to find your friends. And that's, maybe some people think that part is fun. I did not enjoy the, like, navigating the Russian maps to try and find your friends. That part sucked. More or less a slow BR, but not a BR. Yeah, it's like not a BR with tons of survival mechanics. Sure, the game is deep. That doesn't mean it's good. At least Tarkov is deep and good. I would much rather play Tarkov than DayZ any day of the week. Including Sunday. My new job is shit. I've been there for 2 months. 2 months less 2 weeks because of vacay. I'm sorry, Eric. You should get another new job. I suppose. Watching you try to do puzzles is like watching my 3-year-old nephew figure out that my dog will beat his ass if he yanks her tail. No, it isn't. Survival BR without the ring. Good when there isn't a cheater. Been some crazy hacks on Tarky. Yeah, I saw Pestile's post. He was like, made a YouTube video about how bad the hacking is. And I doubt Nikita's ever going to do anything. I know they ban people, but like, they got to do something big. Like, how can people not get their games under control when it comes to hacks? Pulls me aside, talks to me about how he quits because he's almost fist fought the president for being an asshole. Well, that's a fun coworker. All right, I don't trust these air goblins, dude. I don't trust them. Air goblins. Quits, moves from New Jersey to Texas, tells me how he took a 20K pay cut and is working significantly less. See the Reddit vacuum hack post? I heard about the vacuum thing. That's freaking stupid. Somebody just like sucks up all the loot in the whole game and that's it? Nobody else gets loot? Give me loot. All right. I take the loot, put it back, and then leave. They teleport themselves and the loot to basically a null location. They take the loot, put it back, and then leave. Shows their username in the console logs when they use it. Not use it on woods because they blow up. The thing I find wild is you can't fucking detect that kind of hack. Fucking really? Yeah, like implement some sort of system? I don't know. Oh, god damn it. Fucking the floor fell. Now what the fuck? They detect that you can show their IGN in their player console. The problem with Woods is there's a scab way outside of the map, apparently surrounded by landmines. Oh, whoops. I always hit B because I'm used to playing PS5. And I use it as my confirmation button. And it does this all the time in the game. Talking about an in-game system that goes, yep, and ban not letting them have free roam till someone reports it. Assholes really if they use it on wood. It also sucks with invisible landmines or some shit and they blow the fuck up. Just sad state of affairs. Give me your spear. Oh, what the fuck? Oh god. Why didn't I take any damage? Help, help, help. Ah. They say a lot of things, but their anti-cheat ain't ever gonna be shit. This better not be a bad idea. Ah, a chest. No, add a scab body with S tier loot outside the map. Loot is marked and coded to be hacker only. Goes in inventory, instant ban. Top of that, make it so the scab, if opened, blows up your player. Yeah, like, dude, even Call of Duty has better anti-hacking shit. It's not rocket science. With the hacks they have now, it would only be a short amount of time before they code the hack to be a red flag. Unless they hit 1.0 by the end of the year, maybe 2025, pushing it hard. Nobody's ever going to take it seriously if it ever does. It'll be dead before it even releases. That's what I think about Tarkov. I think it's going to be dead before it even releases. Hackers are going to ruin it. The game's going to get no content that's actually that interesting. I think it's going to be dead before it even gets anywhere. That's such a personal opinion, though, because I myself am bored of Tarkov. So I'm projecting my own feelings about the game. Which is not fair. A lot of people love it, and I get that. No, why? Why did that happen? Gonna die this or next wipe, especially considering all the tasks we currently have that are side quests. Now we have people going into factory tanking their KD to not look suspicious when they hack. I love Tarkov, even I am bored of Tarkov. It's boring, dude. Once you've done a couple wipes, you got nothing else to look forward to. They can rework stuff all the live long day, but the game is what it is. Okay. Like they added vaulting, and I still am just like, whoop-de-doo. Like, should have done that a year ago, 2 years ago. Okay. Sky shrooms. Yeah, I think the highest I've been is 42 as well, and that's when I got like uber bored. Once I hit 42, I was like, what do I even do now? Like, go hunt Sturman like 50 times? Like, that sounds terrible. The game like just drops off hard. Has hit a wall. Quality of life is awful. Hackers are worse than PUBG during the bad times. Tell Sky there's a new shiny subpar weapon in Hunt. He's giddy with excitement. No, I'm not. No, that's inaccurate. There's a bunch of new weapons. The only weapon I got excited about was the katana, which you can't even use because everybody uses spam and shotguns. It's not even that exciting. I haven't touched any of the other new weapons. I really don't get that excited about new Hunt stuff. I'll get excited about a new Hunt map. If there's a new Hunt map, or even a boss. A boss is exciting. But weapons have been pretty lackluster lately. Like, they have added new dolches and, you know, new drilling variants. I don't even really use the drilling to begin with. And a katana. It was like, guys, what's going on? Ban Hunt? No. I like Hunt. Yeah, they just do the time. They do have a new map coming this year. There is a new map coming this year. It's called, well, the leaks say it's called Operation Colorado. And it's, I don't know. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good map. This is my first time flying this high. The air is pretty cold up here, huh? I'll be fine, but what about you, Link? Make sure you don't freeze, okay? Yeah, it's pretty cold up here. My nuts are freezing. Like to see a new Stalker game? Well, isn't there one coming? I thought there was a new Stalker on its way. Yeah, there's like Stalker Hearts of Chernobyl or something. Have you seen the trailer, Chris? It looks insanely cool. It got delayed because of like war or something. I'd be down if it wasn't the bayou. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like a mountainous region, sort of like if you picture Colorado, it's sort of like, I think it's going to be like green and rocky. Maybe more of a green map. Maybe we'll get snow. Ra-Ru's Blessing. Okay. What up with this place? Got my shitty rock staff. I don't have a lot of great weapons right now. Got delayed because of war? Yeah. Words we never thought we'd say. Stalker Anomaly? Yeah, I've heard that modded Stalker is pretty cool, actually, Chris. If you mod the shit out of Stalker. I don't know how to do it. Don't ask me. Wow, that was a good shrine. That really was difficult. Visitor to this shrine, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Oh, it's just a fan-made Stalker? I didn't realize that. I thought it was, like, fully modded. It's a freebie. And people actually die here? Like you, Eric? Did you die here? Are you people? Flash poll. Did Eric die here? Flash poll. Heck yeah. I am not a people. I am also not a people. Can confirm. Okay, we're like at the outskirts of the cloud. Plume of smoke in the distance is a good sign that you might somehow find its origin. Wait, what? Rising island chain. We're so high up, dude. Okay. This is like a big trampoline. Boing. Ooh, the music's so good. And it kicked me into an alligator. Animal abuse, bro. You want Doom Guy? I'll give you Doom Guy. I'll give you some Doom Guy. Yo. I hope I'm going the right way. Woo. Dude, this is pretty wild. This is pretty cool. Oh. Turn around, Link. Come on. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. I believe. Hell yeah. Okay, nice. How's my driving? Hello? Hello? Dude, I think we've hit the freaking top of the world. What am I supposed to do? Drop into the middle? Oh, hey, y'all will be able to help me figure this out. Oh, yeah? I'm scared. We're going in. Was it you that time, Jeff? Did you do this? Yo, Jeff. What, the 28 months of breaking limits? Breaking limits. We're getting ever closer to our goal. Oh, 29 out of 100? Did we go down? Aw. It's sad. We need decent games to get Christina to try so she can learn keyboard and mouse controls. Especially on, like, FPS. I mean, most FPS have the same controls. You know what's a good one, though? And is fun? Titanfall 2. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think that's a great FPS to start on. You'll learn lots of great concepts. You know, sliding, doing some parkour type stuff. Portal 2? You might like Portal 2. Wow, so this is what was waiting for us in that huge cloud. This is the Stormwind arc from the kids song. It was great, then it was horde shit, then it was... I just mean the single player campaign specifically. I don't know about the multiplayer or whatever. That aside, I would say Titanfall 2 for the single player campaign. Eh? Good way to get used to first person with less shooty pressure. That's a good point, Jeff. Just played 1 and 2. 1, so 2 may be a decent idea for now. Titanfall 2 would definitely be good. You can frequently get Titanfall 2 for like cheap too. Like, check this out. I bet I can find it on G2A for like $1.50. G2A.com. It has a variety of difficulties too. All right, so Steam account, Titanfall 2, EA app key. Oh wow, not as cheap as I expected. This is like the Ultimate Edition though, and I was just thinking like regular Titanfall 2. Okay, it's not as cheap as I expected. Maybe cdkeys.com or something. Titanfall 2 best price cheap CD keys. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a Steam account. Well, $20. I've seen it go on for cheap. On Steam, anyways. CD keys out of stock. Weird. Is it having a resurgence? What the? This proves it, Link. Blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from there. Oh, yeah. Didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Weird. I could swear they were just here. GK! Thank you, dude. Kind of not really. They fixed the servers a bit back, so it's been playable again. GK, how are you, man? Ooh, Super Mario Odyssey. Jealous. I want to play that. You probably want to play this. You probably want to play this. This is how GK and I met, guys. GK and I met. I got raided by Small Ant, and I passed the raid over to GK when I was finished. Took a few months break, and now I forget what I was doing. What I was doing and going, oh, it's probably easy enough to jump back in and be like, what was I doing again? I've been enjoying it so far. It's been pretty fun. Melty, melty ice. Strong construct bow. You know, I'm going to get rid of that. Grab the strong construct bow. Get into it by doing shrine runs. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great way to get back into it for sure. How are you liking Odyssey so far? These wacky, difficult puzzles. Why must Steam controller be so ugly? Valve's not here to make pretty stuff, just functional stuff. Ow. Oh, excuse me. He does a lot of damage. Excuse you, sir. Fear me. I just beat it, never played it before. Oh, cool. So you finished it just tonight. That game apparently has some pretty difficult shit. Like, some of the 5-star levels I hear, like, pretty difficult. I don't know. Is there, like, user-made content or something? Or challenge levels or something? I shall play it someday. Really using up a lot of food on this run. Not gaining a lot of it either. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm totally thinking of Wonder. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I was 100% thinking of Wonder. Oh, I hear with Odyssey, like, once you beat the game, then that's when the real game starts. Like, doing the end game stuff is, like, apparently the real difficult stuff. Like, the game is 8 hours long or something if you only do, like, the run of, like, the main game. And then there's, like, a bunch of stuff to do after that. And apparently the post game is, like, the real meat and potatoes of the game. Like, you haven't beat the game yet. You've, like, done a tutorial, essentially. Mind you, I stopped. I didn't continue. I was like, that's good. I'm done. But what I've been told is that you're supposed to keep playing after you beat it and go collect all the moons or whatever, and that's when the real difficult technical stuff comes into play. And apparently there's like another 14 to 15 hours, maybe more, worth of gameplay. So my friend argued that that's bad game design, and I was like, well, it's not. It just means that if you're looking for more of a challenge, you keep playing. And if you weren't happy with the initial challenge of the game, then you have something, you know, to satiate the people that want more challenge, I guess. Because I didn't feel the game to be that challenging at all. Like you said, it was kind of a BB game, but... How are you feeling about Tears? I'm surprised how much more substance there is compared to Breath of the Wild. I'm enjoying the exploration a lot. Overall puzzle difficulty has been not too bad so far. Like, I haven't felt any real struggle yet. Though I'm kind of in my first real major section, I feel like, story-wise. So we'll see. I mean, I'm just getting into it. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff in here. It's a Zelda game, for God's sake. If there wasn't something that stumped me, then I don't know, something would be missing. But like I said, I think I'm still getting into the game. So far, I haven't found a whole lot of challenge yet. An interesting design decision to have lots of post-end game content in a single-player game. I don't think it's a bad design, but most studios probably wouldn't do it. I'm glad some do. Yeah, like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad design. Like, if it's woven to be part of the main game and feel like, oh, you know, I beat the main game, now I go and do the real game or whatever. But I don't know. Like, it felt pretty like the game was over when you beat it. But then it's like it gives you the option to go back. I don't think it's bad game design. I think it's like just the way they decided to do it. For the hardcore players, there's a lot of content. Yeah, I've already cheesed a few things. And some of it I don't even feel like I'm really cheesing it. I just feel like the game gives you that option to do things in like unique ways. All right. I'm just kind of sussing out this big ship that we're on. I'm trying to figure out like all the different moving parts here. Let's go inside, I guess. Shield rocket fuel ease me out of some areas. Oh, yeah. I haven't done that yet. I haven't attached like a rocket to my shield. But I have used the rocket. I made a spacecraft. Looks like it's shut tight. The source of the blizzard has got to be right under that hatch. There's some way we can get it open. That sound. There it is again. I'm annoying and don't think anything is bad game design. Even ARG, it hurts me. Even Lords of the Fallen stuff.
Locks securing the hatch on the deck. Use your power to release all 5 locks, and the hatch should open.
Okay, I can do that. We can handle this.
Heed my words.
You make a skateboard yet? No, I haven't done Tony Hawk Pro Zelda. Calling it to me loud and clear. I haven't got to do that yet. Source of the blizzard messing up the village has got to be under this hatch. If that voice is right, it'll open once we find a way to release all 5 locks. We're so close. Come on, Link. Let's go figure out how to open up those locks. I have the hiccups. Okay. Let's go solve some puzzles. All right. Fucking 1 lock done. Let's go, baby. Also love with the stories of Tears. Right after Breath of the Wild, everything was good again and was beat. Tears start. Everything is terrible again. Yeah, like not even that long after. It was like almost immediate. Hey, look at that. Is this for one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill. His shaped like a windmill. Okay, so we got one part of it, but how do we do the rest of it? What can we move around in this level? Whoa, whoa, hey now, don't put a Korok in there. I might. No. Nope. Okay. I need something that produces wind? We'll put a pin in it and come back to it. We'll put a little pin in it. There was some webcomic I saw right after Breath of the Wild was beat. Miyamoto was like a god or something. Then when he reads the sales figures, caused another disaster. That's a good meme. Hey, there's like a cannon here. Exactly what to do about this, except crawl inside, obviously. Did you hear about Breath of the Wild invalidates all the previous lore? Apparently none of it is Ganon anymore. Womp womp. Banned. Oh. What did I do? Oh. None of the spaghettified old lore is canon anymore? Nope. None of it. I thought maybe standing on it would activate the cannon, but... Am I supposed to get this thing to shoot something? Hmm. It does shoot. Oh. I don't know. Don't know about that one. They gender swapped Zelda and made her a boy in this one? Oh shit. That explains why everyone keeps calling her Zelda. Okay, let's go explore the upper floor. This is all going to come together. We just need to hit every area. Oh, that thing knocks people away. Damn it, got its white choo-choo jelly all over me. I gotta go see it. Okay. Have a good night, Mr. GK. Thank you again for the epic raid. Oh, damn it. I don't have any more fire producing abilities. Shoot. Couldn't be me trying to figure out how to keep the monitor from reflecting off my glasses like a mirror image. Couldn't be Jeff calling Zordal Zelda again. They established this in the game. Meet Flora's mask. Meet Flora's mask. Yum. That really, yeah, that really sells it. In a gross way. Never say that again. It looks like there is something at the top if I can get up there. Doesn't appear to be anything at the back. There is what looks like two of those ships. Will bounce me up. Why does my glider keep canceling? Need Flora's mask? Mostly played Mind Maker. Mince Meat Maker. Aha! Ooh, Wind Temple B1. Wind Temple B1, alright. Oh, we need to produce fire. Maybe we can just use flint. Oh, wait, I know an idea. I know what I can do. I know how we can melt stuff. All right. Mind Maker was a lot better. Meat Flora did some weird stuff, just like Fields of Meaty Daisies. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know about this meme. I don't know about anything. I don't know about anything anymore. I'm in a questionable state of reality. Alright. That's it? There's nothing else here? Nothing. You're telling me that's it. That's all we get. Oh, shit. Wrong button. There must be more to that area. Sturdy long stick. Can't even use it. Alright, so we got the wind machine, we got the cannon over there. We got the back of the ship where there might be something. Don't really know what. We got this big wind thingy in the middle. We can get onto the top area there. Let's go check that out. Seems like it'll be relevant. The bit where Zelda grabbed his nemesis Bowser and turned him into a sausage was a lot. Just like 3 minutes of straight screaming and all the blood, I don't know. Kind of messed me up as a kid. You know, that explains a lot of your adult stuff too. You know? It really just sheds a light. It really just sheds a light. Okay. Was hoping there was something more there. But alas, there is not. These ships seem to go all the way down, though. I am noticing that. Let's save before we make a regrettable decision. Because it looks like there's a cannon on the side. Oh no. Alright. Regrettable decision was made. Oh god. Oh hell yeah, look at this. Goodbye, sir. It really does, Jeff. It really does. I mean that in a loving way. Kai, what's up, Eric? Is there something I'm supposed to be able to do with this machine? Well, if there is, it's certainly not obvious. Very obvious? What do you mean? Well, looks like a fan to me. Well, yeah. Hey, Robotnik. 33 months, baby. 33 months. Good to see you, dude. 33 months of breaking limits. Looks like a fan to me / turbine. Should I light it on fire? I don't know. Na-na-na-na-na. I mean, what if Tulin were to do something? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know you could use him to do stuff. I thought you could only do that while you were flying.
Hey, Link. This thing opened one of the locks.
Hey. Okay, well, I didn't even know that was a mechanic, so that's not fair. You guys know because you played the video game. I only thought you could do that while you were flying. Otherwise, I would have done that ages ago. Plump, plump. Hey. My name is Zelda, you breezy little fuck. Robotnik. I'm doing well, man. No, it's okay. We all know that the character's name is Zelda. You don't have to cover now. I mean, it is pretty obvious when you know that that's a mechanic, but... I tried fanning it with my wind weapon. It didn't work. It should work. That was what I initially tried, and the stupid game didn't let me do that. So explain that one. What, you don't want to come in the lasers with me? Too much, Jeff. Just kidding. It's never enough. It's never enough. Say I'm sorry. Eric, don't make the, like, X face, because then I think I'm doing something wrong, and it's like, it gives it away, you know? Because then I'm like, oh, I need to do something here. If you really want me to suffer, don't do that face. I'm just telling you know. Oh. That's how I... Just don't do any face. Because then you're going to give something away. If you want me to suffer, no face. No faces at all. Unless it is, you can't watch me suffer. Then I understand, but as soon as you make those faces, Eric, I know right away. I know I'm like, oh, okay, something I need to be doing right here that I'm not doing. And it kind of ruins it, you know? I want to suffer. So try not to make that face. I know it's hard. Let me suffer. Oh, I hit the wrong button. A bunch. Oh, no. Well, here we are. I'd like to go back up, please. Alright, we're back. Suffering began. Yeah, you know me. Suffer o'clock. I guess we can go over and up and over. Oh, no. It's not gonna work. Suffering began. How are you liking Tears of the Kingdom so far? I haven't caught up with the VODs yet. It's really good. So far. No complaints. Really enjoying it. It's huge. I'm gonna be at this for a while. Why couldn't I fly right away? Why didn't it open the glider, like, immediately? That was weird. Am I not supposed to be able to cheese this part? If so, they set it up very poorly. There we go. I remember being really daunted when I started. I like just one thing at a time. It's like, okay, today we're going to go do this section, or I just play for 3 or 4 hours, and then wherever I leave off, that's it. That's it. That's it. I try not to get like overwhelmed by the size of it because it's a great game to sink your teeth into. Like, it's like the kind of game I want to spend like 500 hours on and look back and look at all the things on the map that I've discovered and look and see all the like different zones and areas I've been to. Looking at my inventory that's full of apples and laugh like a maniac because I have a hoarding problem. Damn, I am like blasting through weapons here. Ooh, broadsword of the Ruby Persuasion. So much to do, Eric. It's ridiculous, man. We're here for the next 3 months, probably. I hope you guys like Breath of the Wild content, or rather, Tears of the Kingdom content, because this is going to take me a while to finish. It is going to be an ongoing game for a while. I guess we could just, I don't know, I guess I could ascend, but I'll probably just use Ascension. It's probably easier that way. Still my favorite game from last year, even with Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, dude, Baldur's Gate 3 is a very good game. It would have been a hard choice. Stop playing Hunt and focus on this. Why? Why do you care? Let me play Hunt if I want to. Don't worry about it. You don't have to watch the Hunt streams. You can watch other stuff. I know you love Zelda. Hunt is evil. No, it isn't. Dude, I do Hunt on Fridays. Generally speaking. Oh, Captain. Okay, now we're getting some good weapons. I love Link, no Zelda. All right. Keep it in your pants, Eric. My favorite game from last year. Baldur's Gate 3 is up there for sure. I mean, I would probably say Lies of P was one of my favorite games, even though I only played through one time. What the fuck is this weird looking thing? Do I need to use the wind thing again? Not that time. Played Hunt for the first time in a long time today, and it was a roller coaster. Oh, you haven't been playing any Hunt? You haven't been doing the event. There's got to be a piece of this that I can grab or something. That didn't do anything. Not too sure about this lock. Should I be able to deal with this yet? Not going to be fuse. Did you play the Amiga CD32 entry in this franchise, Mirror of the Underworld? I love the introduction of Zinc and Lelda as the Mirror with big bads. No, I didn't. Didn't play that. First day on the event, just got home to Kansas 2 days ago. So gotta start grinding. Oh god, you're gonna try and grind her out? Is that a question? Well, it is a question. But is it the question? I don't really know if I can deal with this right now. It doesn't seem like I can. I've tried the things that I know how to do. Buy you an Amiga CD332 on eBay? Okay, thank you. Okay. That didn't do anything. Hmm. 900 bucks? Well, Jeff, that's a very nice late birthday present. I appreciate you. Nope. Well, I'm not sure about that one. But we know where it is. We can always come back. Alternatively, there was the other thingy over here. Why is that closed now? I mean, let's go get this one at least. Then we can at least say we did that. While we're here, at least. Okay. That's 3 down. 3 down. I have to figure out how to get inside of this building a bit more. Oh, hey. Ha! Get rid of our currently equipped bow. What's up, Gary312X? No spoilers or backseating. Welcome. Welcome, how are you? All right. I feel like I haven't had to say that in a while. All right, nice. I hope you're doing well, Gary. We're here at the Wind Temple. Just doing a little bit of suffering. Trying to figure it out. Now, this is the one way we went down before that did not result in anything that I saw. Try finger? Butthole? Butthole, Jeff. There's a hole. A butthole! Somebody's knocking at the door. Hold on. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Hold on a sec. Thank you for blessing the run, Robotnik. I clearly need it. Clearly. Well, you know what? We're gonna save real quick. I'm about to take a dive. Hey, Kmar, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Kmar. What's up? Eric, that's your favorite game, isn't it? That's Eric's favorite game. Butthole. We're gonna try and go in this side this time. Because that's the smart thing to do. Oh. My pounder is horribly damaged. That was pretty funny for my first South Park. The fractured butthole. I remember. That was a fun game. Die, evil bats. That needs a rewind, doesn't it? You sprained your pounder, try rubbing ointment on it? I will. Do you have any recommendations, Jeff? You seem like a guy who's used a lot of ointment in his day. I was wondering if you had any ointment recommendations. Burn! Did the Divine Beast remind you of Zords from Power Rangers? Yeah, kind of. I guess to some degree, Gary. A little bit. I see where you're coming from. I vibe with that. Alright, let's open up the shortcut, I guess. Carolina Reaper Pounder Rub is my go-to, takes your mind off everything else. I don't want to try it. It sounds terrible. My butthole is pursing just thinking about it. That's a sentence I never thought I would say. I feel like this needs to go over to that. So they can attach to each other. Right? Because if that can be rotated, then I can open the door. Why am I so dumb? I can't move it. It doesn't move. New fan art of the Divining Beast forming a Power Rangers Megazord. Can you draw, Gary? As if so, dude. That's all you. You would be the first.
Leave it to me.
You can pioneer that idea. The screaming sounds really cathartic. Really eases the pain. And you're like, ah, fiery hell. Percy Butthole is one of my favorite YA novels. I already got this? No. What could it be? It's a bow. I'll take a new one. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's not at all what I want to happen. Damn it all. Stresses me out taking all that damage. Well, I mean, obviously there's gotta be some way to deal with this. What if we attach this in between? Not like that. Yeah. There we go. Ah. Okay. Sorry that took so long.
All set.
Let's flood the internet with fan art of the Divine Beasts, Power Rangers Megazords. r/Breath of the Wild. It sucks that Tears of the Kingdom isn't getting any DLC. No? Bummer. Way to wing it. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, now that I think about it, that was a painfully obvious solution. But maybe there's a painfully obvious solution to that other one that I couldn't figure out. Oh man. You know what I mean? I caught Harry playing in my storage closet. That's typically off limits. Oh, shit. That's not good. Waking up for me early again? Ah, dude. Good night, Eric. I got a long night ahead of me, Eric. I still got to go to band practice tonight, dude. I have band practice from 9:30 to 12:30 tonight. So my day is not even close to over. But thanks for hanging out, Eric. I'm going to be playing Hunt Showdown for the rest of the month. Screw you. There's a subreddit of people just building shit in this game called Hyrule Engineering. Yeah, I've heard that the inventions are outrageous that people have created. Yeah, I have band practice 9:30 to 12:30 tonight. Can you believe that? We have a show on Wednesday. It's a big show. Have a busy night. Maybe have a bath. Got to bed at 9. You know, living the high life. Jeff, you truly are living some sort of life. I'm only minutely jealous. This is gonna kill me. Let's see. Now, there's got to be a super duper obvious solution to this, right? Like, here we have these rock plates that are scattered about. Willy of the Nilly. I don't know what you are fighting, sir. Calm down. I said ice cream, and it is -2 out because I'm a boss. That's a boss move for sure. That's a for sure a boss move for sure. A boss move. You crazy, dog. You crazy. What possessed you to do such a thing? Ready for the snow apocalypse, guy? Apparently tomorrow night or Wednesday. Really? We're getting snow? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe. Oh, I know what to do. Gotta spin that shit around, baby. got it to open once. Is there like a specific spot that opens it? Maybe we need more. And then I have to create some sort of fan using gust that'll spin it fast enough to open them. I'm thinking outside the box. That's what we do now. We think outside the box. All right, little bitch. Do your thing. Was that even the right way? I've almost got this figured out. But we're like on the right path. Just not quite there yet. I have to like do something like this. And then we can go like this. And then I don't know. This might work. Ha 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 ha! Vancouver is. You might escape it. We'll see. Usually if Vancouver gets something, I also get it on my end. Which is honestly not fair. Activating more brain power. I'm surprised I figured that one out. Feels good. Feels good. I thought the Divine Beasts were going to come back and fight a giant monster like I wanted. I like that you have dreams, Gary. Dreams are what it's all about, man. Dreams are what it's all about. Okay, this last one is kind of a doozy. Not gonna lie, I don't know really about this one at all. Mind you, we will figure it out. I think it has to do with the top of the tower or something. I want to say. Did you send me a private message, Kimur? Did you mean to send that as a private message? Here I was thinking about stuff. Now, doesn't that look like a giant door to you guys? Yes! Oh yeah, we figured it out. Oh, this is like Mission Impossible. This is like Mission Impossible. It's adorable. Oh my god. Somebody get me out of here. Oh yeah, easy. Easy, dog. Ooh, the music.
We've unlocked them all.
Yes.
Be able to open up the hatch on the main deck now. Come on.
Yeesh. What have we here? Soldier's blade. Nice, dude. Okay. Lasers. Labors. Watch out for the labors. These temples aren't like the old school ones that were confusing as fuck. Yeah. Like, take me back to Ocarina of Time, where I would spend an entire week on one temple. Oh, maybe not that one. But, like, I got stumped on the water temple, I think, forever. I don't even remember how I figured that out when I was a kid. Looking back, it somehow made sense. But, like, don't ask me to explain how to do it now. I don't remember. All right, now we go in. Zazazing. Is there like a boss? One temple in the Wolverine of Fate was a real jerk too. Yeah, takes one to know one, doesn't it? Water temple in Ocarina of Time was confusing. Hell yeah, it was. It was the worst. Oh, windy.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god. Colgate. Toothpaste.
That thing must be what's causing the blizzard. We've got to take it down.
Oh boy. All right, dog.
Wind is so strong. Don't get blown away, Link.
Watch out, little bird guy. I'm assuming I need to shoot those.
Hey, that worked.
Slow motion shot. Slow motion shot.
Way to go, Link. I'll help too.
Music's so good.
What? Where'd it go?
Okay. He went into his little void portal. That's cheating. Oh no, he's back. He shot it right in the ring hole.
Stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
Ah. Hit him where it hurts. Where the fuck are these arrows going?
Don't get too close to the tornado.
I'm trying not to. Oh my gosh. Damn. Holy crap. Apparently where it hurts is 3 kilometers away, where your arrows killed some poor Korok on the ground. It sure feels like they're going, like, not... It's such a big area that it's so hard to tell, like, how far away I truly am. But I think we just absolutely annihilated this boss. Based on all of that black blood that's oozing from him, I think he's dead. Right after I say that, you land every damn shot, show off. Well, it wasn't, you know. Yeah, you know. I was like, oh yeah, I'll show you, stupid Jeff. Thank you, Robotic. You pissed it off. You pissed it off. Oh, we get a heart container. I'm filled with joy. The idea on that boss is supposed to be to dive through the ice parts, but a lot of people never worked it out. Really? Like, actually physically dive through it? Not shoot it with the arrow? Ooh, yeah. 6 hearts? Also, hey, Spudmorph. What's that? Is that a jelly bean? Divine power? So am I going to get Tulin's Gust or something? Is that ability going to be like permanently unlocked for me to use? You take it to Ranny.
Tulin,
The Tooth Fairy?
my brave fledgling.
More like Toothlin. Am I right?
I know that voice. It's you. You're the one who's been
Oh, is that
guiding us.
Rivali? Rivali?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king.
Here's
as
the
a
Kingdom
return
Elden Ring
to
crossover?
control
Yes,
of
dude.
the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less.
You have
from
made
my
me
descendant.
proud.
You make me proud. That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King.
Goddamn Demon
You
Kings.
thought it could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn, Oliver.
Psycho Mantis?
I know. But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war. And the mission our
Great,
people
great,
must
great, great,
accomplish.
great. Grand Feather? Grand Feather?
Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young,
I feel like Elden Ring was a little inspired by Breath of the Wild. Feels like I read that somewhere.
great evil,
I think I was saying that while I was
descended on
playing
the
it.
land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him. But Rauru,
Maybe you heard that from me,
the
Jeff.
king of Hyrule, requested my aid, as
I'm just
as
kidding.
that
I did say
of
that,
9
though.
Other warriors. To help in the fight, Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts.
Raru.
Secret stones. Objects that amplify.
Yeah, you might have read it in me.
abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind. It was thrilling to fight alongside my fellow sages. Yet we were still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power. His magic was staggering.
Power
I was unable to slip
overwhelming.
past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
The rest of us survived that climactic battle. And I would
The model
soon
set by
receive
these
this
games for world design is so gorgeous.
quest that would define the future of the
Yeah, I do think Breath of the Wild kind of redefined open world a bit.
It was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
It made exploration feel fun.
The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will only succeed with Dorito's help. Summon the winds and support this
I'd stick
hero.
a secret stone up my bum and fart. Wow.
It was clear what part.
Very cool and very pretty and cool. Apparently, Elden Ring director Hidetaka Miyazaki said that when Elden Ring doesn't take inspiration from any one game in particular, he himself has been influenced by other open world games, including Zelda, Breath of the Wild, the Elder Scrolls series, and Witcher 3. Thank you, Rito. All right. 1 of 4. Hell yeah.
And now you know about the imprisoning war and a mission I accepted on our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do. The Demon King will soon recover his
There you
full
go.
strength.
The more you know.
Tulin, my brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
Ooh, yeah. We're going to beat the crap out of Ganon.
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
Join me.
Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world. If we
How
don't
come
do
your
anything,
bow
the
doesn't
world
break
is gonna
though,
be in
bro?
big trouble.
What's your secret?
I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
But what does it do? Tell me. Tell me what it does.
I am the Sage of Wind. Look, check out what I can do now. Huh?
Ooh. Okay, so I was right.
Hold out your
I'm
hand.
assuming that I do get that as like a spirit summon.
I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your
That sounds like a
side
lot of
until the end.
responsibility. I think I just give the stone to Link and let him deal with this bullshit.
Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
Your gift is this ghost bird. Yes. You know what? That's fine with me. I'll take a ghost bird over the nothing that I had before. I think ghost bird is going to go a long way. Nice. Got a pinky ring. So I'm pretty sure now I can just use gust at any time.
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime.
Yeah, I
All
figured.
right?
Wonder what button it is.
Okay.
RB?
Let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
Happiness. That was fun. That was a fun temple. Once I figured out that you can use his gust to power up the turbines, it was like just a matter of exploring that little temple. And using brain power. Like all of the brain power. Dun, 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 dun. We were like way up there too. Like we climbed real high. Nice. So all the snow's going to be gone too. So cool. So cool, man. Jeff, are you there? You want to see what I made today? After work, I made a little thing.
Oh.
I'll show you what I worked on today. This is my after school project today. I was just like sandboxing some code stuff, and then I came up with this today. So I took all the alphabet consonants and I took all the alphabet vowels, and I created a letter scramble game, which should just launch using just random math on each letter. So my plan for this, it has a dark mode and a light mode because why not? So you're gonna put the word in here. Once you hit the scramble, it'll give you. I made it so that it gives you at least 2 vowels, and then you get 4 consonants. So at the very least, you're gonna get 2 vowels, no matter what. Sorry, dark mode only. I know. So guaranteed you get 2 vowels. And the goal is obviously like any word scramble. You're going to try and spell words. So your word here would be, let's use a different setting. Loot, for example. So then the next thing is you're going to hit submit. I haven't incorporated the next part yet, but I'm going to use a Scrabble API. And the Scrabble API is going to I'm going to set it up to award points when it's a valid word. And it'll keep track somehow of the words that have been spelled from this current setup of letters. So you're going to have a little very basic word game. That's my word scramble project that I'm working on. Today I was like, I want to make a word scramble game. But originally I just started messing around with like getting a dark mode and light mode to work. And I was just pissing around. And then I was like, I came up with this somehow. That's today's project. I need to like commit to projects better, but I just love messing around so much that I come up with random shit. Yeah. Thanks. It's another thing. I try to learn lots. I don't know. I feel like I do a lot of the same stuff over and over again with just like different ideas applied to the same things. I need to get out of my comfort zone a bit more, but yeah, I do like to mess around, which is a good sign. You guys, you did it. Turns out it was easy once we started working together. This was no small feat. Repetition is real important for the learning too. Yeah, you gotta kind of cement things so that you don't forget them. Like initially I just started with this project Robotnik. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a counter, a basic counter, because I couldn't remember how to make a simple counter. And then I figured it out and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna make it so when I change that counter, 1 equals dark mode and 0 equals light mode. And then I'm gonna make it so it resets back to 0 when you go past 1. And then I was like, okay, now I'm going to have a bunch of different letters and I'm going to scramble those letters whenever I change the counter. Now I'm going to separate the counters so that the words can scramble are on their own and the dark mode and light mode is on its own thing. And then I was just like, it just kind of snowballs from there. I have done like 2 projects in Houdini that I ever wanted to show off, and I have like 100 Houdini projects. I like showing off everything because I like seeking criticism. Because I feel like it helps me improve, even if it's positive criticism. Wonder what would happen if you stuck a secret stone up your nose. The cascading nature of a project is a beautiful process. Yeah, I tend to do that with Photoshop too. With Photoshop, I always am like, Okay, I'm gonna remove the background from this. Then I'm gonna add fireworks. Then I'm gonna turn the fireworks into like a blur effect. And then I'm gonna turn the blur effect into a crazy art filter. Then I'm gonna sharpen up the shadows of the front image, yada yada. It's always just like one kind of tunnel vision type of thing. I think if you stuck you'd probably sneeze, Kmar. I think that's what would happen is you would sneeze really hard. Especially with the wind one. I can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me either. You could have knocked me over with a feather. I don't take criticism wrong, but it's because I'm always right, you see. Well, apparently I can't type either. Typing is hard. For a job well done, Tulin. Oh, he's giving him his, like, composite bow? This bow meant so much to you, and you're giving it to me? It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Jeff? Wrong? No. Jeff just loses raffle. That's what happens. Exclamation join. Beat Jeff in the raffle. Prove him wrong. I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worthy of carrying it. I'm better at taking code feedback than art feedback, but I also care vastly less about writing good code. So basically, I am the problem. Hey, Link, that woman in the vision my ancestor showed us, didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? Oh, hey, Josh. What's up, dude? It seemed like a long time ago. Still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw on the Stormwind arc. So I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda. So check in with me sometime, okay? Remember, with my sage's power, two of us can keep working together no matter what. Sweet. Sweet. I'm a descendant of the Sage of Wind after all. I'm not going to be the one who holds you back, Link. I'm worried about Princess Zelda too. I'll keep looking into things from this end. Key items. Use it to summon or dismiss the avatar of Tulin. Oh. So does he just like follow me around now? Thanks for the arrow, kid. Ooh. I don't have a lot of rupees. My projects usually revolve around knitting, so I have to have it planned out so I don't panic. Yeah, knitting is one of those things you can't really do wrong, right? Or like, rather, you can't make a mistake. Otherwise, you pretty much have to undo it. Planning? That sounds sensible. Yeah, but who does that? Nice. More stamina. Okay. Upgrade. That's the inn there. This is a shop.
Hi.
Saw one there I know everyone would love. A fish pie made with Staminoka base. Sounds yummy. I'm probably lousy at fishing, even if we go to the fish pond in front of the village. Everything else, Tabitha wheat. Go. I'm gonna make a fish pie. I need the fish. I need the Staminoka base. All right, I will go get you some fish. I got nothing else going on. I don't plan stuff. I'm bad at that. Like, I plan stuff to do in real life, but I'm bad for, like, not planning my projects. And that's probably going to be a tough adjustment when I get to working as a developer, because I'm going to be like, damn, these people all plan stuff, and I have no idea how to plan stuff because I don't plan stuff. It's definitely going to be a rude awakening when I get on the job and I have to make plans for stuff. I'm going to be like, crap, I've never done this. Opal. Now I can jump all the way to the top of stuff. Oh, yeah. Got him. You little bastard. Okay. Apparently there was a pond. Okay. Staminoka base. It's right in front of the thing, but there doesn't look to be any. Maybe she's talking about like here? What the heck? Doing estimates for programming is a big pain too, but it gets better after 30 years of doing it or so. I bet. Just trying to estimate everything, how much time it's going to take, and resources and everything. Hopefully you get a nice project manager who can ease you into it, but if you are the project manager, be nice to yourself too. Oh god, I don't want responsibility. Let's go, Josh. Winning that dub. I'm gonna catch these base. Yes! Yes! I've got the base. I was lying, of course. I still suck at estimating and always will. So many planning tools out there. You'll be alright. Oh, yeah. I figure. I just need to... What I'm saying is, like, I need to adjust to the idea of planning stuff, because I don't do that. When I start coding stuff, I'm either following a guide or doing something on YouTube, like following a YouTube tutorial, or I'm winging it, or I'm completely winging it. Because that's how I learn. I learn by messing around. And I'm still very much in a learning phase. Very much so. All right, bird. I know that smell. You have Staminoka base. Here you go. I mean bass, not base. Okay, mister, hold out your hand. Ah, food. That's it? That's it. That's all you're giving me. I was expecting a lot more. I'm really disappointed and sad. There was a bird here I think had a quest over here somewhere. Nope. Not here. Maybe it was up here. Aha. That cave. Where was it again? Oh, hello. If it isn't the guy who worked with Tulin to save the village, everyone in the village is happy to stretch their wings again without them icing over, so thanks for that. The end of the blizzard has improved visibility too. It's much easier now to find caves where we can gather food. Saw one just the other day, in fact, while I was flying around, but I forgot exactly where it was. It had a rock wreathed in green light inside it, just like the one beneath the general store. I was looking for the white bird. Oh, so it's like a shrine. There are mushrooms in it and a pond with fish. It would have been the perfect place to stock up on supplies. Okay. Any standout details? I don't think the area around the entrance was anything special or memorable. Resting right bird. Okay. Resting white bird. That bit jutting out sideways looks like Kind of like a bird's perch, right? We call it Van Meadows perch. Part of my routine is to head up there and bask in the sun as it rises up. That day I was getting some sun up on the perch, same as always, just when the dawn was breaking. Looked to the west, saw a white bird resting atop. Okay. Yeah, okay. Got it. Are the quest givers the ones with little D's over? Nope. Nope. I'm not. Nope. I fucking won't. I didn't. How dare you?
D's nuts. Got him.
Nope. I can say with. They do not. Those are exclamation marks. Not D's. Oh, nope. Just not climbing for a second. Uh-oh. Okay. First climb didn't go so great. Let's try and take it a little bit easier, because I'm rushing. Nope. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Jeff. Mm-mm. You didn't get me. I caught it right away. No project is too silly to not work on. No project is too silly to not work on. That's what I say. Ooh. Somebody on my friends list named Striker. No idea who that is. They're probably a nice person. La 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 la. Oh god, that was a bad idea. No, why? Ugh. Climbing in this game, you really have to be patient, hey? They really want you to be patient. Working on a hat for myself, and I would like to get it done before the cold is done. Yeah, I guess if you finish it in like May, it's not really going to do you much good. But regardless, you'll have it for next winter. Let's look on the bright side. You'll have it for next winter. You're giving yourself the gift of warmth next winter. Possibly. Oh man, this is a climb and a half. I don't know if we make that next threshold. We'll see. I would like to believe. Come on, Link. I wear beanies most of the year anyhow, so that is comforting to not have to rush. I'm usually wearing a beanie too when I'm not like at home. Like I go out of the house, I'm like beanie on the head. It's just nice knowing my dome is going to be warm. All right, we've made it too far now to not save right now. Oh man, look at this view though. Get out of my view. You're blocking my view, bird. Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that view. Snipe. Oh, almost got it. Oh, I'll give you some chips. I'll give you a few chipperoos. Can get. All right. 500. For the man. Okay, I can already tell that this next part is going to be easy. We just got to go straight up this side. I'm sure of it. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, me climbing this mountain, but I'm having a great time somehow. I don't know what it is about the simplicity of this game at times where you're just like doing something menial, but for some reason there feels like this, like the weight of the world is on this one task of scaling this cliffside. What is it about the new age Zelda games that accomplishes that? How does it accomplish that feeling of satisfaction when you're doing something so menial? Oh boy, we're gonna let go. Jump. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is why we saved. That is why we saved, guys. F. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Else we would have had to do that all over. And that would have been a big pain in the butt. Alright. Let's try this again. Cheating. Cheater. Streamer's a cheater. Save scumming. Rigged. You saw me snipe that bird out of the air. You know I got skills, bruh. You know I ain't messing around. I wish there was like an in-between. Like not a jump, but like not a slow climb. Like a medium-paced climb. Are you listening, Richie? At Nintendo.com? Are you listening to your customers? We have good ideas. Alright, we got a half a bar. Should be able to make it. Kind of concerned that we won't. Not looking great. Come on. What the fuck? Climb, you idiot. Fuck. Why is he not climbing the goddamn mountain? I worked with Richie on Extreme Strip Lacrosse 2004. I'll pass that on. Thank you. You're a good man, Jeff. You're a good man. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't think we're ever going to make it up. I'm scared. Come on. Oh, we just barely made it with that last little jump. Holy shit. That deserves another save. Success! Holy shit. Alright. Which way is west? This way? Something to do with a white bird. This is west. I mean, there's that, like... There looks like there's something in there. And there seems to be birds over there. Richie did all the package physics. He's very talented. Dude, I know. I know Richie personally. Alright, here we go. How do I use the... Oh, shit. How do I use the summon? How do you get all the physics in the package? Brute force. That information isn't supposed to be public. I'll have to have a chat with him. Uh-oh. Oh, Richie's in for it now, dude. You know how I know he's in for it? Because he's in for it. I just want to protect these people from the rain. Oh. Ah, yes. NDA breaking. What Richie doesn't know, Richie won't hurt him. Richie can't be hurt by. Who's Richie? What are we talking about? Who are you people? I thought I was alone in my bedroom. Still kind of thinking like, isn't that something over there? Like, we found a Korok. Sure, that's great. But also... How do you use the bird? Or the summon, whatever it's called. I want to use the spirit of Tulin. Do you want the answer? Oh wait, something's happening. There he is. Tulin's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. Okay. He is here. There's the answer. I guess I just had to be far enough away from the village, hey? I think it was just a matter of being a certain distance from the village, maybe. Just rusty halberd out of here. I was just being impatient. That's my fault. That's my fault, chat. So I'm guessing I can't use his, like, boost ability? Or yeah, I can. I guess I can. I have to be away from the village, though. Something too close to village. Oh, you want some of this, huh? You trying to sweat on me? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Somebody scared me. Okay, mission accomplished. Hey, I thought I was gonna die, but then I didn't die, and then I'm still alive. Hey. Well, what's happening? Oh, we got a blood moon.
Glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Blood moon, blood moon, blood moon. Ah, ah. That's the sound of the blood moon. Oh no, they're all back. I just killed you. This is hardly fair. This is hardly okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna farm their shit. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. Use the summon button. If there was a summon button, Jeff, I would have found it by now. Maybe. Rock hammer? Do we want that? No. We doth not need a petty rock hammer to do thy bidding. Well, we didn't find the cave we were looking for yet. Truly, truly a sad day in Hyrule. She did mention a fishing pond. Let's go check here. Right? You guys ever seen a snowball go down a hill before? Here we go. I'm gonna race the snowball. That's a Lizalfos, isn't it? Isn't it? I'll kill that moose. Oh, he's so fast and moose-like. Ow. Ow. Ooh, I got his icy prime meat. That's why you kill the moose. They got good meat. Oh, gosh. I'm getting shot at by snow. Demon of snow. Okay, you need to chill, mister. Oh no, he's so powerful. Why is he so strong? Who made him so strong? You don't want to mess with the Lizalfos, dude. They'll F you up. Best not to take any chances and just shoot him with fire. Yeah. It was so cold today. I also had icy. You know what I need to settle down tonight. Icy. I don't even know. I can't even finish that sentence in my brain. Not that I'm suggesting that you should finish it. I'm just letting you know. Let's trade in for this rock hammer. Slightly better. Oh, crap. I'm looking at the time. I gotta get ready for practice. It's so late. Why am I cursed in having to go to a late practice this time? This is madness. Yeah, I should go. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta cut it off here. Icy Prime. Oh, you were gonna say. Oh. Oh, you also had Icy Prime meat. Oh, God.